أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We give thanks and praise to Allah. We beseech Allah to shower His blessing, His mercy on His Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu and every Muslims and lovers of Prophet Sallam to the judgment. Inshallah, this morning we want to address a very vital topic, which is Al-Hasad. Al-Hasad implies envy or jealous. Envy or jealousy. From this topic, when you say envy is one of the grievous sin that every individual must avoid. But envy has to do with you as an individual extending undue hatred, undue rivalry, undue competition with your fellow being. In the first place, we should all know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is our creator, has given every individual its peculiarity, its sustenance in this world, what you need to leverage on, your sustainability, your provision that make you to fulfill your livelihood. You don't need to look at any other person. You must value what Allah has endowed you with. You must be the type who always appreciate it. Because one of the things that pave way for envy, al-hasad, is this kind of misconception about not being satisfactory with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has endowed you with. And looking at what is not provided with. That is why in Islam, there's one established fundamentals. And that fundamental is al-qadar, khairi wa sharihi. That is predestination. Allah has destined everything. And He has given every individual what will make him or her succeed or successful in life. We have to have this at the back of our mind. And He also established the fact that He said, وَجَعَلَ بَعْضُكُمْ فَوْقَ بَعْضِ دَرَجَاتٍ. Allah said, we have placed you or one of you above the other. It is the design of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you will never be equal. And that is equality, is talking about inequality. My own strength is your own weakness, while your weakness is my strength. There is no complete human being. Life is about complementation. You complement it, not competition. So if you are the type who want to complement, your hazard is at 0 level. But if you are the type who want to compete, who want to rivalry, your hazard will be at 100 level, 100% level. So therefore, as far as our deen is concerned, you appreciate what you have, and if what you don't have, you don't bother about it, or you strive to acquire it. Because hasad or envy is an evil. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warned against in the Quran. Suratul Falaq. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allah said, وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ. He said, I seek Allah's refuge, Allah's protection from such an envious act. The one who envy, someone who envy you, who express envy or jealous when he is jealous, or envy person when he envy. So Islam has established this fact that we should shun this act of envy. And we should not forget the fact that the first sin that was committed on earth was out of an envious gesture, an envious orientation between Khabila and Abila. Khabila was so envious, was so jealous, to the extent that he has to kill his twin brother. He killed him for envy him, because Allah has provided each of them with the provision, with what they need. But for the father is so envious, and he believes that what his own brother has should be for him. That is one of the key problems. And all his effort to acquire this, he believes that he must exterminate him, excommunicate him, kill him, so to achieve this. And that is why he's going to be the imam, the leader of murderers on the day of judgment, people who takes life illegally. So therefore, Rasulullah also warned against this. It's one of his hadith. وَلَا تَحَاسَدُوا وَلَا تَبَاغَضُوا. He said, do not envy, do not hate one another, do not envy one another. He warned against it. We don't have to envy. What you have is what you have. What you don't have, strive to have it, but do not, look at or means to corner means, to want to dispossess it from somebody else, or dispossess the person of his provision. No. The hasad is evil. Why would you want to take somebody's glory? Why would you want to outshine somebody who is not even after you? He doesn't know anything about you. But each time you see such person, you flare up. You become, wild, hungry. That is not Islam. That's why the scholars divided hasad into 3 categories. The first category is the hasad you do to destroy others. A hasad that has to do with you not in need of what that person has. For example, you happen to be a stark illiterate, somebody who doesn't go to school, and somebody, is very educated, is BSc, MSc holder, PhD holder, and you envy such person. You are not in need of education, you didn't go to school. But each time this person in question is excelling, is progressing, you are not comfortable, you're not happy. You're not happy. And you don't have same quality, you don't have same criteria. Why be envious? This is destructive envy. Because that thing, you don't need it. You destroy that thing, you also destroy the owner of such thing. And we have seen several cases of that nature. Islam will warn against it. You should not be the type who destroy others people profiles. You destroy their life. Number two, envy is what we call identical envy. The envy that what such person has, you also have it. For example, we have two wives. Both of them are mother having children, but the senior wife child is not academically sound, is not well to do in terms of performance in school, while the junior wife, his child is progressing, is doing fine. That does not give you the green card or the license to hate such child, because that child is innocent. The mother is also innocent. They know nothing about your child deficiency. The only thing you can do is you can approach them, ask what are you doing to make your child excel. You can rub mind. You can also pray to Allah. Leverage on that child positive growth. Telling Allah to also, give same measure to your child. That's what Islam established. And we have a lot of scenario, a lot of examples in our deen. You don't hate such child to the extent that you now destroy that child. You sham that child. You do things that harm his or her future. Islam doesn't want that. And the last envy is such envy that they are not identical. You have perhaps something very big. You own a car, very big car. I own a company. Or I am very good at, speaking. People always listen to me. You are good at writing. We are different things. We are not same. Once we are not same, you don't need to envy what you don't have. I have what I have. You don't have it. What you have, I don't have it. We just complement each other. We are not supposed to be in rivalry or to be in competition. It's not going to help us. It's not going to help you as an envious human being, as a jealous human being. It's only going to bring you backward and put you in, cage. Because you will never achieve anything great in your life if you envy. That's why Rasulullah warned, but finally hasad yakul hasanat. He said, this envy you see, it devour and consume all good merits. Merit is consuming all your merits and destroy it. Just like fire consume wood or charcoal. So as far as Islam is concerned, Muslims should avoid being envious. Being jealous is not in our practice. It's not in our way. Then what are those legitimate envious acts or jealous acts that is allowed in Islam? We are only allowed to be jealous or envious on 3 occasions. The first one is allowed to be jealous when jealous of a generous individual, someone who's generous, who spend his money to better the life of people, who sponsor what is good, who promotes a lot of charity, a charitable individual. You jealous that if I have money, I will spend the way this person is spending. You don't jealous that his money should be perished, but you jealous, you are envious, positive envy. That I also want to spend in this way this person is spending. To embark on charity. Second one is when you see somebody who is knowledgeable individual, a scholastic individual. You also want to be like him or her to spread dawah, to teach people, morals. Islam allows such. And third one is somebody who strive in the way of Almighty Allah, who strive, and this strive is bringing about positive, fruit for him or her. Now you're being jealous that you too want to, hustle in such a direction so that you can be like him or her. Is allowed in Islam. Allah says that in the Quran. He has advised. وَسَارِعُوا إِلَّا مَغْفِرَةٍ وَسَارِعُوا. Say rival, compete on what is good. تعاون على البر والتقوى, on piety, on righteousness, not on frivolities, not injurious jealous, not dangerous jealous, not destructive jealous. So this is what we want to share with you this morning. If you're the type who is envious, who is jealous, you can treat it. You can start appreciating what God has endowed you with. You can start looking at those you are better off, not those who are better off you. You can start praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to raise and elevate your profile and provide you with what you are in need of, and allow you to search for you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive all our shortcomings, and I said this later, some of the ibadah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.